Right, so guys, our next comic, I forgot the nickname I had. Let's have a look. So good, this is the intro I got for her, right? She's not just the life of the party, she's been hosting them since before hashtags were a thing. Her jokes pack more punch than your mom's strongest cup of coffee. The ghastly giggler, Sue Scary!
It's very nice to be here. Thanks for all braving the rain earlier. It was very wet. Mate of mine got a skip delivered earlier. Turned out to be an outdoor swimming pool. My name's Sue Scary. Scary, you'll be pleased to know, is not my real name. I married Mr. Carey. My name's Sue. I went into work, they'd done my email address and they went, Scary! And I went, oh, fucking amazing, thank you very much. But I did a gig the other day down in Covent Garden. I know, fancy. I did one down in Covent Garden and the lady in the front row of the audience was called Mrs. Dangerous. I thought, fucking hell, we're dangerous and scary. I almost didn't know how to respond. It was a dangerous moment. But my husband, I mean, over the years, we've had friends with all sorts of nicknames, right? We had Dirty Wayne and we had Camp David. But my husband's got a friend called Dangerous Neil. It's like, how did he get that nickname? You almost don't want to ask, do you? Apparently, he got part of his ear bitten off in a fight. And ever after that was called Dangerous Neil. Thought we should introduce him to Dirty Wayne. I don't ask about that one. we can't go into that. Who's tried to get Oasis tickets last week? Anyone? Well, did you manage it? No. You have my sympathies. I am from Manchester and I live in the southwest. So this is what happened to me, right? Oasis said they were reforming. Hold on a minute. Everybody I know did a fucking man cough on me. It was honest to God, our whole street was at it. I tried to get Oasis tickets. I got on the website, the first thing, I was 69,990 in the queue, right? And I was going on bottomless brunch with the girls. What could possibly go wrong? So I live in Taunton, I was going on bottomless brunch in Bristol. I set up my husband's phone, his Opus, so mine was the one that we were queuing on. And I said to him, well, obviously I'm going on the train, so I might lose the signal. I didn't. I managed to keep it all the way on the train. That's got to be a miracle in itself, hasn't it? Right? And I thought, wow, this is obviously a sign, right? It's obviously I'm meant to get them tickets, aren't I? It's a sign. It wasn't a fucking sign. What happened was, we went shopping. I managed to keep the website page open all the way we were shopping. Then we sat down for bottomless brunch, and I was 5,832 in the queue when we sat down for bottomless brunch, and the reception was shit. But that wasn't what happened. I think after about the third bottle of Prosecco, I tried to pay the bill and I accidentally closed the window. I was on 532 at the time. I know. So instead, my warning is, don't try and do two things at once. I'm a woman, I thought I can multitask, I can fucking do this, can't I? No, I cannot multitask. I've proved that to myself beyond reasonable doubt now. And I can't multitask and I can't remember anything either because I'm menopausal. That's the fucking least of my worries. So, so we had a man cough on the street, didn't we? I told you a bit about that. But it reminded me, I don't know whether any of you are old enough to remember Soccer AM, and when they did the man cough competition on that, and they had Kevin Nicol from Droylsden. Brilliant. Modelled myself on him for years, right? Well, I'm from Droylsden, that's where I'm from, and I thought, this is amazing, right? Get to go home, get to be with all my mates. It's not meant to be, is it? No, I'm going to have to disguise myself as a Southwest person. It's not going very well, that either. So I'm going to talk about things beginning with the letter C today. I know, how random's that, eh? Things beginning with the letter C. So the first one, camping. Right. Anyone do any festivals here?
Hey.
Yeah. Well, me and Mr. Carey, we had to stop camping at festivals because I've got a very bad back. I've got run over. In fact, I've been run over several times, but that's not the story today. And I've got a very bad back as a result. So I'm one of these people. I turn up with a 6-man tent and a massive inflatable airbed that's like a king-size bed. Takes up the whole 6-man tent apart from a little sliver. And we set up the tent, me and Mr. Carey, we go out dancing, we're quite old now, so we don't go out dancing all night anymore. We get back to our tent, weaving our way through the guy ropes, about 4 in the morning. People are having a very good time in their tents. You can see that. People are having you can hear it, but you can see it. Because some people have left the light in the wrong place, haven't they? That's why you can see it. All them silhouettes, sometimes a bit more, sometimes you're shielding yourself. Anyway, so he gets back into our tent, and we get onto the massive king-size inflatable airbed, and I've got the tent wall here, and Mr. Carey's got the open bit there, and we lie there and we get on. You know that feeling when you get on an airbed and you go, shit, there's a slow puncture in this, isn't there? You lie there absolutely motionless. It's alright, we'll be fine as long as we just don't move. Just don't fucking move a muscle. So we drift and we start drifting off, don't we? Listening to the sounds of people having a good time in their tents. We're too old to have a good time in our tent anymore. It's fucking not happening, right? So, and we've got a slow puncture in the airbed, so you can't even move anyway, even if you wanted to have a good time. 4 in the morning. I mean, I don't stay up till 4 in the morning. Anyway, so we're lying there, like, don't move. Mr. Carey starts snoring a bit. I think, this is over. Then he gets cramp in my leg. Oh, ow, I'm shouting, ah! He wakes up, straighten your legs. I'm like, God, straighten your fucking legs. I'm in a mummy sleeping bag, aren't I? You ever tried to straighten your legs in a mummy sleeping bag? It's impossible. A mummy double sleeping bag. I mean, that's even worse, gets everywhere. So we're like, lying there, straighten your legs. I'm like, I can't. So I think I'm going to have to get out of bed and stand up. It's the only way. So I get over him like this. I don't like this. Then I get a cramp in the other leg. And then both legs are going in. He's sleeping face down. And of course, what happens when you move on an airbed that's leaking air? One side pops up like the fucking White Cliffs of Dover. And I'm hanging on for dear life over here, trying to get off at the same time. He's sleeping face down. He's going, stop suffocating me! I can fucking not! I'm trying to get out of bed anyway. Then he turns the fucking light on, doesn't he? Everybody around us, standing ovation. We got we don't camp anymore. We caravan now. Hey, up here for thinking. So the next subject of the letter C I'm going to talk about. I'm going to do it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Christmas. Fucking hell, I've dropped the C word, haven't I? Christmas. Anyway, I love Christmas. I've been fucking waiting for the summer to be over so we can get to September and we can start thinking about Christmas and everyone thinks I'm fucking mad. I love it though. I plan the presents, I plan everything I do. And I'm always reminded of the year we dragged my mother-in-law, God bless her, kicking and screaming into the 21st century. She was still using our VHS recorder, right? So we bought I mean it's not new technology now, but at the time it was, we bought a Freeview box with a recordable hard drive. And we wrapped it up, we put it under the tree and she unwrapped it and she looked at it as if to say, what the fuck is that? So we explained it to her. We said, when you're watching Coronation Street or EastEnders and the doorbell goes or the phone rings, you can just press the pause button and the telly stops and you can do your thing. And then you can come back and you can press play. And the telly just carries on from where you left off. And she looked at me for a minute. She was a bit confused and she said, oh, that's great for me, but what about everybody else? I mean, can you imagine that? You're sitting there watching Coronation Street and people are up and down to make a fucking cup of tea or they're on to Deliveroo to get their evening meal delivered and the telly's stopping and starting every 2 minutes. It'd be a fucking nightmare, wouldn't it? She was not good with things like that though. She asked me once to look up the number for the chiropodist in her phone book. And I'm there looking at it, I can't find it anywhere. I said, Anne, I can't find this anywhere, where's the number? It's under F for foot, she said. So that one takes a minute. Yeah, so Christmas, I mean, it's a sad time really, isn't it, for some people, but not for me, because I love it. Oh yeah, but you can get all sorts of things delivered on Deliveroo these days, can't you? Not just meals, right? I work away quite a lot, so I'm always earwigging on other people's conversations while I'm having dinner on my own, because I'm sad. And I'm nosy. It's quite an interesting combination, really. So I'm listening to this couple on the next table to me having dinner one night. And they're obviously on like a third date or something, so they're still in that kind of getting to know you phase, right? And he says, oh, my son is obviously about 18 or 19, he's just gone off to Italy. And my ex-wife phoned me up and I was packing his bag and said, have you got any condoms? And I thought, fucking hell no, I haven't got any condoms. So I ordered them on Deliveroo, he says. And I thought, can you imagine that, right? Can you imagine ordering your condoms on Deliveroo? You're there, in the heat of passion, just about to get it on, and you go, shit, I haven't got any condoms. Alright, love, I can get them on Deliveroo. Don't worry, I'll be here in a minute. Right, so you place your order on Deliveroo. That poor fucker on his bicycle. Shit, condoms, better hurry up, fucking hell. He's desperately trying to get to you. And he gets there and he rings the doorbell and he goes, yeah, can I? You're 17 minutes too late, love. I'm really sorry about that. Finish yourself off. Oh, can you imagine, right? Substitutions, right? So he gets your order for condoms. He goes to the shop. No fucking condoms. Shit, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? I've got to get something. So he gets a substitute. He's there. Condoms, don't worry. Cycling, pedaling like a bastard up to your house. Gets there, rings the doorbell and got that cauliflower. Shit, I'd rather have had a cucumber, thanks mate. Or an aubergine, if I'm feeling lucky. It's not right though, is it? Condoms on Deliveroo. I mean, everyone could order them. So, thanks very much for listening to me witter on about the letter C. I've been Sue Scary. Good night.
Yes, Sue.